This is paradise behind you.
Yes, it's a virtual one, Florence.
Is it some? Oh, it's a virtual one. What a shame. What a pity. That's exactly where we should be, actually.
Yeah, exactly. True. Agree.
Sitting on the beach,
Yes.
exchanging. So, what can I do for you?
First of all, thank you so much, Florence. Am I pronouncing correctly your name?
Yes. Am I correct? Pronouncing correctly your name as well? Is it?
Yes.
Is it? It's Renou.
Renu.
Renou.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm comfortable with. No problem. So, Florence, how are you doing today? Please tell me, first of all.
Right. Well, I'm fine. I'm very excited because I'm preparing everything for Budapest. And so we've got this wonderful third international language coaching conference going on in Budapest. So it's going to be an intense time.
Right.
Very important for me because I'm working in a remote area in the center of France.
Okay.
Nearby an airbase. And I started working with this military airbase.
Wow.
So confidentiality was the core of the work, actually. So that's why I am starting just now to communicate what I'm doing on LinkedIn. Because for a while it was just, I didn't feel at ease to share insights.
No problem. I will repost it on my LinkedIn profile as well.
Really?
Really? Why not? Why not? We have to, I think, very positively, we should use social media platforms. There is no harm. I don't feel so.
Yes.
Why not? We can share.
Yes, we can share. Exactly. Exactly. It is difficult sometimes because, first of all, it takes some time.
True.
A lot of time.
True.
So it's you have to think in advance, and I will try my best, and we will see.
Why not?
So what else I could share? Well, I am a mother as well.
Okay.
Of 3 children.
Great.
And yes, and 2 of them, I adopted them in Vietnam.
Wow.
Yeah. So I've been to Vietnam as well. And I lived in London for 10 years. And I miss London, actually.
Wow.
I miss London because it's the international life. And also the eccentric part of the English I like quite a lot. You know, the French are more conventional, maybe, I don't know. Less fun.
Okay.
And I used to love, I had an Indian neighbor, and I used to love to come for tea at their place. It was they had this really thick white carpet. I think I've never seen such a thick white carpet in their apartment in London.
Okay.
And it was always very comfortable and warm and lovely people. Yeah. So, but I've never been to India. So where are you at the moment?
Currently, I'm located in Jamshedpur. The name of the city is Jamshedpur. It is industrial. It is industrial, yeah, and big city. And it is located in eastern part of India.
Okay. eastern part of India. Lovely.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And so tell me about yourself a little bit.
Okay. So I'm also a dedicated mother like you, Florence. My child is, yes, my child is 15 years old, studying in 10th grade right now.
Brilliant.
Yeah. And it's been, I think, more than 3 years I have been working as a communication tutor. Every day I have been learning, exploring a lot of things and trying to interact internationally to learn a lot of things. I always feel that it's an endless journey. And that is
It
a
is.
purpose. I want to have a chat internationally because always there is a room for an improvement. So I'm just trying my best.
Yes. And
Anything
one day,
else?
you can come over to France one day. You never know.
Yeah.
Are you going to be in Budapest?
Not yet, I would say.
Not yet. Maybe, I don't know when next year where it's going to be. Maybe in India. We never know. At one point,
I will wish
going to
for
be.
that. In India, I will wish
Yes.
for that for sure.
Oh, so you've got one child, and it's a son.
Yes.
It's a boy.
Yes, boy.
He's the same age as my daughter.
Wow.
Yeah, because my Helen is 15, and the eldest Marie is 20. She's going to be 27 in October. But Helen is 15. So you see, same age. So they're teenagers. They are teenagers.
Yes. So do you find very challenging sometimes?
You're very, very challenging. Indeed, very challenging because of the mobile and all the technology.
Yeah. That's
But
true.
you see, I've invited some friends, Helen's friends, for 2 days, and I was amazed. They went outside, they played outside. I thought they would be just like ding, 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 ding all day long, but they didn't. So I was really surprised.
Yes.
Yeah. So where are you working from? Do you have an office? How do you?
No, Florence. I have been working only online now, but yes, in future, this is my plan. I want to open offline institute as well.
All right.
Yes, and I have been planning for that because somewhere I want to do that. Yes, it is here.
You're working all day online?
No. Just in the morning and in the evening.
Right.
Yeah.
And in between, you're taking care of your family.
Yes, true. Because I'm also a homemaker. I have to do it. So that's why I fixed my time, 2 hours in the morning and 2 to 3 hours in the evening as well. And that's how it works.
Okay. So I don't know if you've seen on my profile, but I am an outdoor language coach.
Yes, that was I was about to ask you. It is really so fascinating, Florence. So first thing I really want to know this walking and talking, outdoor learning. So please explain more about it. I want to know.
Right. It did started after just after the COVID, because basically I was working with soldiers. I had my own language institute.
Okay.
And I was working with teachers, and at one point, France, I think it was everywhere around the globe actually, but we had to have inside our classrooms, laminated plexi, kind of, plus the mask on.
Oh.
And then we had to talk. And it was just like impossible,
Yeah.
I mean, so I was really unhappy. And I thought, what shall we do? And also we were all getting very depressed.
Yeah.
And I talked with the soldiers, and they told me maybe we could probably walk and talk outside the air base.
Okay.
On limited time, like you usually do when you schedule a tuition, right? For an hour and a half, and then go back on the air base.
Okay.
So I spotted a very nice place, and then I had to look and time how long it would take me for, to make sure that it was the right walk for that timing. And then I started, and everything was natural, because basically the backbone of my tuition is always the last recap, right? So I would start walking with the recap, looking over the vocabulary and the grammar we did. But then things comes from the client or the students. They're bringing you the resource, and then you start walking and talking. And it's just natural. So I would take some note. My student wouldn't carry anything. He wasn't carrying anything. He had. I usually had the recap. It started like that, and it's still like that. Sometimes when they've done an exercise and I want to correct it, I print their recap to make sure that I've got a copy. But usually they've got their copy in their pocket. They can open it and then work on it with me. So we walk. Sometimes we stop and we exchange.
Wow.
We do a lot of mindfulness because it's noticing new things all the time.
True.
So the tuition is very rich on both parts. And you go back to your home and you think, oh, wonderful. It's so rich. And then the reward is to see your clients so happy.
Yes.
That is the best reward.
I agree. Yes. It matters a lot for a teacher, I feel.
It is. So then I started with other companies. For instance, I worked with, just after the COVID, I had this contract with a cement plant. And the employees in this cement plant, obviously, they've got the security outfit. It's a very noisy environment. Sometimes it's a very smelly environment as well. And dusty. Smelly because they're burning sometimes not very nice things to make the kiln work. And then very dusty because the sand, the cement, the stones, the crusher, and all the rest of it, all the machinery is noisy and dusty. So what I would do is actually do the paperwork inside the office very quickly, and then we'd go outside. About 200 meters from the plant, you had this lovely walk.
200 meters.
Yeah, just 200 meters. You had this lovely walk along the canal. And it was just a very nice walk of an hour or an hour and a half. And so very quickly you wouldn't hear the noise. You had the plant, the nature, environment, the water, boats on the water as well. It was lovely. And so I enjoyed working there as well. So then I started with other companies, and but I also had to face something which was a bit difficult to start with, I must say. And that was everything linked to trauma. So I had to pass the certification with the Oregon, a new university in Oregon called, which was specialized in TIC, trauma-informed care. Because 70% of the population is traumatized. And it was difficult sometimes, even with soldiers, to have them focus if they're dealing with mission and then family life and then the COVID or whatever.
Yes.
So in order to help them and to support them better, I had to pass this certification. So that was very rewarding as well, because I then discover how much greeting people was important. And having this safe place for them to talk, support them the best way I could, and then see them going on with their life without me supporting them is actually quite healing as well. You know,
it is.
This morning I had this lady from a laboratory, and she was telling me how nice she liked walking with me, and she asked me whether I was going to do a WhatsApp group in order to walk together sometimes. And I told her, yes, I will do that definitely, because it became a kind of a need. You know, it's a need now. I need to walk in the morning, even though I haven't got tuition. I need to walk. I need to think while walking. I need to, this is my way of, it's like breathing.
I can see.
I wish we were walking together on the beach behind you.
One day, for sure. God is listening to us.
Yes, God is listening to us. Well, you're talking about God. And Renu, I am Catholic.
Okay.
So my faith is very important. And you know, the Catholic, we've got the Holy Spirit, And I invite, before every tuition, I invite this Holy Spirit to come and help me and help the clients with our creativity, healing, and and it's wonderful. Sometimes we exchange about our purpose,
Yes.
what we are doing on this earth. Sometimes we don't. It depends. I am very I try to obviously I don't force or anything, so this is my life.
I can sense actually the name like pure English, natural, healing. So all these sets of words, it's more than enough to tell something about your personality, isn't it? And the way you are conducting sessions for your students and the way you have been helping them out, isn't it?
Yes. The thing is, even though it's a bit difficult, still difficult to talk about it and to actually, how could I say, accept. I, in my life, had a very difficult personal issue. I lost a child. It's a girl. She was 4, and my husband reversed on her.
Okay.
And eventually my husband left me and left us, actually, all of us, because he couldn't face what happened and couldn't face the idea of having us, watching us leaving every day. So he left us, and that was just like a tsunami in my life. And I thought, okay, I don't know why this happened to me, obviously. That was the beginning. I thought, why me?
Yes, obviously. We always,
because I am a very sensitive person, and I thought, oh, but this is going to be the end of my life. But then I realized that actually, probably God was asking me to share this terrible event, not in a way of what happened to me, no, but I've been through this, and here I am today, smiling to you, helping people going through a difficult event as well. I deal with brain fog, I deal with mental fatigue, I deal with trauma, I deal with so many things, and I think this is my strength. It used to be a weakness because it took me, that's actually why as well I wasn't very at ease with LinkedIn as well. I thought, oh, but my life is misery.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we feel like that always. Yeah,
but then you realize that everybody's got a challenge.
Yeah.
And that everything you're going through in your life, if you use it, with love,
yes,
it's going to be the best tool that you ever thought of to heal people, to help people.
It is important.
So this is what I've been through, and I'm not going to tell you that it's easy every day.
I know.
But then life is very short.
True.
It's limited. You know that there is a beginning and an end.
Yeah. You're born and you die.
Exactly. You're born and you die, and you've got to give the best of yourself every day. So mindfulness was also an issue because it did help me with healing. And it's helping me as well with my work every day. Because living in the present moment, discovering everything, even what that I think I know by heart, you know, that the mystery still every day, they're new. And then, you know, obviously meeting new people, but even the client I'm working with, been working, for instance, with this guy for 3 years. Every time we meet, I think, oh, I've discovered something about you again.
Yeah.
So that's brilliant. So this is my little experience.
Oh my God, your personality is really so inspiring, I would say, Florence. The way you are carrying yourself after that particular tragedy. I'm really so delighted to have you here, because it is a kind of an inspiration to me as well. You know, the way you started a conversation with a dazzling and beautiful, ravishing smile, it's very challenging. The
What about
way,
yours?
the way you are carrying your personality, it's difficult. Nobody can do it very easily, but the way you started your journey, and here you are today. And very soon you are going to conduct a conference, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. And it's a very interesting conference because I've been working on this subject with a German friend, colleague, actually. He is as well a language coach. And we've been through the studies together with ILCA, with the International Language Coaching. And Marta is actually also a wonderful person. She listened to my life and she thought, okay, Flo, you're going to be my case study on marketing. And I thought at the beginning, oops, this is the, you know, this sounds like the hero's journey. I thought, oh no, Marta, I'm going to be out of my comfort zone very quickly. And she said, let's try, let's walk together on that journey and see what comes out. So when Ilka actually asked both of us to about, you know, sharing our insights for the conference, we thought, oh, we've got the subject, you know, it's going to be easy. It's going to be mindfulness, a mindfulness walk around Margaret Island, and the marketing of the new Flo. She's giving me, Martha's been giving me a kind of facelift that you really need at 57, I can tell you.
Yes, Florence, and somewhere, you know, back of my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I wanted to cover a couple of questions related to public speaking, interview skills. But after having this kind of conversation, I really want to talk about a lot of things related to your life, the way you are dealing with a lot of situations, isn't it? It's not easy. It's not
No.
easy. Sometimes some situations come and it breaks you badly. It breaks
Yeah.
your emotions, feelings, isn't it?
Yes, it does. That is why the first thing which was helping me to survive after the death of my child was walking. And I never forgot, I never forgotten this, because it was really the best medication I could have ever thought of. Every time I could feel, ooh, I can't breathe.
Yeah.
I would go outside and walk. And then suddenly everything would go back to its place inside my brain. And also, you probably know about it, but I had this freezing brain, where the thinking brain wasn't working anymore. It was just like,
Yeah.
And so walking, suddenly I could feel that the connection between my body, my brain, my spirit, my soul probably as well, everything was connected again. I was alive, and I was really alive, So yeah, I think our body, it's like a sponge, so you integrate all the feelings, emotions, memories, and that's why it's important to really enjoy every moment.
Yes.
Even though sometimes you have to go through difficult times, but I've been working with positive psychology, intelligence, emotional intelligence. It's a way around in France, and so many things, and meet so many lovely people like you.
Thank you.
So that's why,
that is a part of our life, I think, and we are going to learn a lot of things from this one life, isn't it? Yeah, bumpy roads will be there all the time, but the thing is that try to motivate yourself, try to be very mindful towards your life, and focus on positivity. Whatever you want to do, discover your own life and just live it.
Yes, and just live it.
Live it.
And also, well, you had a child, so you've been watching him growing, and probably you've noticed how they are scientists, little scientists, when they're little. And we lose this reflex, and it's a shame, because we should all be like that. It's actually wonderful to enjoy this real idea of, well, we don't know much about this world.
Yeah.
So let's move together. Let's exchange. Let's share things.
Yes.
And this is very, very yes, it's a good motivation. I'm back.
No problem.
So, do you have other questions? And I hope we can meet again sometimes. I know.
Yes.
Do you have?
I have a couple of questions, Florence. I wanted to ask you questions related to public speaking and your experience with this language. But I feel in the next meeting, if you are available, because in today's session, I feel we discussed a lot of things related to life, journey, motivation, a lot of things, which is good, I feel, which is good. It should be like that
Yes.
sometimes, isn't it? So I really enjoyed a lot, learned a lot, and somewhere I feel always we should learn this kind of thing. Whatever you have, setbacks will be there, but whatever you have, just try to keep yourself satisfied. Learn
Yes.
something, enjoy something. When I started my journey in that way, okay, I'm going to have this kind of global meetups. I was little bit skeptical about that. Now I have been enjoying thoroughly because I have been learning a lot of things. I have been meeting a lot of people, coaches,
Yes. How many
trainers.
people? How many people have you met like that?
Till now, I think I have at least 16 to 17 conversations till now.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and now I have been enjoying this journey. A lot of things. We need to
Thank
learn
you.
from each other. Why not?
It's wonderful.
Yes.
Brilliant. You have to write a book at the end.
Sometimes it seems, Florence, sometimes when we contemplate about, do you feel the same? I feel that, okay, my life is just like a movie. Sometimes,
Yes.
okay. It seems like that because there are multiple pages.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. And I think the conclusion of all of it would be probably in heaven. We'll have the full picture. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Florence. So
probably.
Yeah. So Florence, can you tell me your availability for further session where I can discuss a little bit more about public speaking and
absolutely.
please.
It's going to be interesting because I can tell you that when I did my last conference in Paris, I wasn't at ease when I started. I will tell you more next time.
Please.
It's interesting to see, the progress.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be probably easier for me this year to speak, especially because I'll be walking.
Yes. Yes.
So let me see when we can meet again.
Yes, you can check it out and you can also text me on LinkedIn, Florence.
Yes, I will do that. I will have a look and see when we can meet again. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I have this kind of wish, and thank you so much for your contribution in such a way, like I'm speechless. I thoroughly enjoyed.
Oh no.
Yeah,
You're
Florence.
wonderful as well. You're wonderful as well. So take care. Have a nice day. What's the time again?
Here it's 7 p.m. 7 p.m.
Yes.
It's evening.
So it's the end of the day.
Yeah.
Okay. So have a good evening then.
Thank you, Florence. Have a lovely time. Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.